Yeah! Walk on, boys, walk on! We got some good news, fellas. We got some good news. But ignition, bro. Ignition, bro. Pog. Check this out, dude. Check this out. Check this out. Right. A few of you might remember, like, I don't know. Like a last month, they did a GDC, right? Which is like a game developer, like, conference thing. I think that's what it's called. Honestly, not sure. But they did a very important meeting about MapleStory at this event, and there's a couple things I want to go over. So this is about the, like, I was going to say JMS, the GMS team, which is the global MapleStory team, talking about their direction for MapleStory in the West, and how they're going to deviate from Korea. I forgot the word. But this is super important. I'm going to skim through this because there's some really important stuff that I want to talk about in this, like, badly. But we're going to go through some bits. To give you a little context what I have to say, let me begin by telling you that my presentation at the Game Developer San Francisco in March. You can view this whole presentation online if you want to look in the GDC Vault. I believe you have to pay for access in the Vault. I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that. Last time I checked, you had to pay. But this is like a summary of the whole thing, which is very, very cool. This is the contents. Localization 2.0, or 1.0, 2.0, and then the future direction. Historically, we followed two major strategies to entertain our players around the world. Translating content from KMS and creating region-specific content that reflects real places where MapleStory is played. So, for example, that was like Singapore, Malaysia, examples. There was, like, Japan has, like, a whole area associated to itself. I think New Leaf City is based on, like, New York and London at the same time with, like, the Big Ben, and then, like the Eiffel Tower is there as well. There's, like, other stuff. But yeah, those bits and bobs. Over the past 20 years, they've seen basically great changes in the market MapleStory has serviced. The habits of MapleStories, the kind of, like, services they enjoy, and the servers. This is kind of relating to Reboot and Reg Server. If we're going to create MapleStory that our fans are dreaming of, then simply localizing content for KMS is no longer enough. And as you'll see here, they've got some bits and bobs. And this is a graph. Can I zoom in on this? This top graph here is a really important one. You'll see different player distribution on the top right. This KMS, the interactive world, is the vast majority of their players. Whereas for us, heroic is the vast majority of our players. Because that's just how the market works, right? Like, and we all know why. It's because all of us want to play a good game, and we don't want to have to spend thousands or invest into a game to play the game. We want to play the game because it's fun and have fun doing it. Like, I mean, look, I know it's a crazy concept, like playing a game because it's enjoyable, dude. Like, what? Don't crucify me. But this is, like, super, super cool to see them, like, actually acknowledging that. So this is something new. Localization 3.0. At the beginning of this year, we launched MapleStory Western Project. A link to this, they are hiring Western developers currently for Western, like, development projects, whatever that means, and other bits and bobs. Our first order of business has been to look over the situation of GMS and listen carefully to the voices of the community, which is fantastic. I want to give a shout out to Jade and Vera. They've done really... I also want to give a shout out to Ezra. Ezra really tried his hardest. I think Ezra... Thanks very much to them for the CMs and also to the GMS team for listening. First and foremost, I'd like to address these concerns. I want to be clear that it isn't easy to maintain different systems between global and Korea. Every time we get new content from KMS, we would have to check each unique feature in GMS to make sure that it still works and the game is balanced. An example of this is when Odium came out, Jet couldn't do Odium dailies. The symbol option just didn't exist, so Jet just couldn't get the symbol and do any dailies. Just looking at it from the perspective of development costs, our resources as a company, this isn't a decision we can take lightly. Nevertheless, in order to thank the Maples of GMS who have shown our game so much love and support over the years, and to make global MapleStory into a game that's worthy of all that you love and shown us, I believe that GMS must follow its own direction separate from KMS. Incredible. Incredible. That's like the best decision. I want to be clear, this doesn't mean that we will stop getting KMS content in the future. We still get our content updates from KMS, but we will cater our updates to reflect the feedback and voices of our players. In other words, we're working on moving towards a new, even better level of localization. This is precisely what my presentation at GDC 2014 at the Master has been. Dude, this is really good. And you see this one, there's even more charts. GMS update, GMS update. Update plus GMS exclusives, I believe that says at the bottom. So yeah, this is the meat that I wanted to talk about, this bit here, right? This is the meat. I would like to officially address the topics I believe are currently the greatest interest and concern of our community. So this is the big one, right? This is the big one. Maximum amount of meso players can earn while hunting, right? There will be no adjustments to the following. If you are unaware, in Korea, they did a massive change where in Reboot, you could no longer, I think reg server as well to some extent, there was a cap on the amount of meso you could earn, a cap on the amount of like time you could spend. They removed Ursus, and they like reduced the heroic like meso penalty, like the multiplier for meso and for power crystals to like nothing. So basically what they've done here is said that we are not going to do this to GMS, which is an absolutely fantastic decision for the market. And this is like demonstrated even more so by this graph back at the top. Just look at our player distribution, right? It would be an astronomical loss if they did what happened to Korea to GMS. So it's like they understand, they're smart. The comments above will be kept as they currently are in game. Dude, this is crazy. This is I would be like hollering and yelling and shit. I'm very excited. But whoa, wrong image. But it's what time is it? It's fucking half midnight, bro. I can't be screaming. As mentioned, it won't be easy to keep both our own balance and systems in GMS and continue to update the game, either from a development standpoint or a service standpoint. However, to show our love for the community and to make MapleStory Global a game where players around the world can admire, and to take even greater steps into the future, we refuse to take the easy path. No matter how difficult it is, I believe we should go to any lengths to pursue the path that our GMS Maplers have asked us to follow. Incredible. There are still many preparations we need to make, and it may be some time before GMS Maplers see any noticeable results. There may also be some trial and error along the way. Sometimes we may even fall short, but we won't give up and we'll keep making improvements. If you're one of the many Maplers around the globe who call Global MapleStory your home, keep your eyes open for future developments. Your enthusiasm and passion for MapleStory means the world to us. Along with this announcement, I prepared a small gift. Okay, so free soul order, badge, 60 fragments, bro. 60 fragments. Now that's what I'm talking about. 2 mag growth potions, bro. What the? 10 node stones. That's 100 sacred symbols. A fairy burst damage selector, but I don't know if this is unit or just normal. And then an inkwell hat. Bro, I'm gonna rock the inkwell hat. How to claim 11 wait, that's today, no? That's like right now. What the hell? Oh, so you can just go claim it. Oh, wow. Thank you for reading. I look forward to this new generation. Yo, sick. Hanbyul O, head of Western development. Oi, praise, bro, praise Hanbyul O. What's thank you in Korean? Is 감사합니다, I believe. 감사합니다. Hanbyul O. Thank you, friend. Thank you, brother. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. Hanbyul O-님. I hope I've not butchered that. But yeah, that's pretty sick. I just wanted, this was like 5 minutes ago, dude. I just wanted to make this and just like go over it because this is crazy, bro. I cannot believe this is crazy, dude. Bro, honestly, like on God, like Loki, like I'm a doomer at heart. I was expecting this to happen. Like I was expecting the meso change to happen, like the nerf, everything. So the fact we're not getting this and they've like talked about it, huge W. Absolutely like giga massive W. Crazy. Alright, sick boys. See you later. Yes, mate. Wicked.